Sefo, please. Sefo, just talk about, now you guys can finally talk about being bowl eligible. You're 6-2. What does that mean to this program?
It means everything. You know, to be with these group of guys for 4 years now, and nobody left, nobody quit, nobody transferred. To be able to stick it out with these guys and finally accomplish one of our goals is a great feeling. And so it's just great. And this is only one step in the right direction for us in our minds.
So, do you almost feel like it kind of had to be like this to kind of get to that point, to almost representing the adversity that you guys have been through to overcome all that you guys did today?
I wouldn't like it to be. I think our defense played extraordinarily well today. You know, they digged us out. You know, anytime you play a good team like Stanford or any other good team, field goals will get you beat. Even if we make those field goals, you know, it's tough to win those kind of games, especially on the road. And so as an offense, we really struggled today to punch it in the end zone. I think we moved the ball up and down the field pretty well, but hats off to our defense. They played really well today.
Can you talk about the offensive struggles and why it was such a struggle for you guys to get really anything going?
I think we got to go back and look at the film first to kind of give you a fair answer. You know, I think that being able to move up the ball up and down the field, especially with running and passing, you know, I know I wasn't my best today, but you know that's why you have teammates and other people to pick you up. And so we just got to go back and look and see why we didn't push it. I think there was a false start or holding when we were on like the 2-yard line. Little things like that is probably what kept us for the most part at the end zone.
Phillip, sounded pretty festive in that locker room. Can you kind of take us in there and just what they're feeling is right now?
Well, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. We worked so hard for this opportunity, you know, to be able to be in the position we are right now. We got one goal in mind, that's being the Pac-12 champ. So we got to keep rolling. You know, we're not there yet, but just the momentum we had, you know, to look to the left and right of you, understand that we all went through a lot to get to this point. I mean, it's going to be emotional when we're done this year and all the seniors leave.
Did you injure your ankle?
Not like, it was just, I tweaked it up a little bit. You know, we felt that Kyle was going to be able to continue to carry the load. So, you know, I didn't want to go in and continue to, hurt us. If not, we have a lot more games coming.
After being the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week, 131 yards today, can you just kind of talk about the momentum you have running the ball?
Yeah, everything was just, coming into place. Sefo's putting us in the right positions. It's big for Sefo to be able to chip plays for us. And I'm just, offensive line moving people and I'm making plays. So I just got to continue to do that.
Phil, talk about just the end of the game. When you're on the road against a tough team, and you get to go celebrate the band and your fans. How good does that make you?
Oh, it feels great. If you guys haven't, for live, if you guys haven't been in Colorado, it's a great feeling when great atmosphere when you're winning. It's beautiful. Like everything just comes together, and we just, like I said, we worked so hard to get to this opportunity, and it's a great feeling to look to the left and to right of us and have our brothers. We have a saying before the game is, he's not heavy, he's our brother, and that's where we a lot of times the offense, we didn't score points, but our defense held us up, because that's our brothers, and we're their brothers, and they held us up. So.
You've been to Oregon, you've been to Stanford, you've been both places. Do you feel like you can win anywhere now?
We just play Colorado football. No matter where you go, you just got to play Colorado football. I will say there's nothing better than being home. That electric feeling that we had at Arizona State, the fans there, it was a great feeling. So I'm just excited to get ready to go back home and celebrate.
Talk about how much it means to say just play Colorado football now as opposed to 3 years ago.
The Colorado football is the same. It's you being gritty. It's you being a dog. It's you having that swag. At the end of the day, you play Colorado football, and that's how we do. We make plays and we win. That's all it's all about.
Phillip, is the bye week maybe a good time for you to get that ankle, maybe get healed up with a few extra days?
The bye week is going to be great for all of us. I mean, for me, I'm not going to rest too much anyway. I do a lot of working out anyway, so. I'm just going to keep chugging along, but we definitely need to do the bye week now and get everybody back.
You say Colorado football is kind of having that swag, making those plays. How important is it to have winning confidence now, bowl eligibility, 6 wins behind that? So is that really necessary? Is that one of the components you need for that swag that you're talking about?
I mean, we're going to have swag regardless because that's the mentality we have. We have one goal, that's Pac-12 champions. And I mean, winning 6 games, that's cool. Which I would say that's cute. but we need to continue to move on, move forward. We got bigger things to worry about.
Sefo, with everything you guys have battled through, I know you got bigger goals, but is there a sense of accomplishment being 6-2 and knowing you're going to be playing in December?
Yes, you know, like you said, we do have bigger goals, but to finally get over the hump and finally, you know, have a string of success is a great feeling. You know, like I said, no one left, no one from my class quit, and it's a great feeling. You know, you work so, like you said, we work so hard. You know, me and him were in the training room probably the most, and to just kind of see it all come to fruition is a great feeling. You know, there's no other better feeling than winning home away. You know, with your brothers. I'll remember the season for the rest of my life, no matter how it ends. You know, with the guys that I play with, the tough times, the great times. It's a great feeling. There's probably no other feeling like college football with this group of guys that you play with.
So, what did Coach Mack tell you? Yeah, I saw when you guys were kind of celebrating out in the corner there with the fans. Coach walked up to you. What did he say?
Just that you're a warrior, and I'm proud of you. Keep fighting. And you know, there was a point where me and him were kind of yelling at each other between the third and fourth quarter, and that was just a way of trying to spark me. And it's all love in the game. You know, me and him have a good connection, and it's just the heat of the moment. And he just told me, just keep leading these guys. You know, it's one win, and he's proud of me and the guys. But you know, it's time to keep going and moving forward in the right direction.
So Phillip's talking a couple times, you almost cracked up there. Does he crack you up in practice, or he crack you up in the huddle, or is he more serious?
Yeah, he cracks me up all the time. I just think it's funny that he finally said something that I'm used to him saying, like, it's cute. Like, I was like, oh, he says that all the time. It's just little things like that.
He gets mad at me in the hub because I won't shut up.
Okay.
even during the play, when it's getting ready to start, I'm talking.
It's because I had to put him in the right position.
You said twice, no one quit, no one transferred, no one left. Why did you guys stick together?
That's a good question. You know, I think that ultimately it's an individual decision, but when you have a feeling of the bond that we felt our freshman year and that it kept going sophomore year, junior, we saw the potential at the time. We were just so young, and we made a lot of mistakes as a team. You know, like today, if you know we made those mistakes and not scored any points, we might not have won the pass, or we probably wouldn't have won the pass. But to have a strong defense, and especially our secondary, they played a hell of a game today. And there's the whole defense played really well. You know, we just gel really well together. You know, and I think that's the biggest part is that we hang out outside of football. You know, we're cool off the field because it's easy to not like people but still go out there and do your job. But the fact that we like each other and it's been a process since our freshman year, it just helps us, and we just stayed strong the whole time. And we've told each other, you know, we're gonna do something special, and here we are now, our senior years.
So what kind of relief, the final field goal finally goes in, it seemed like that was all that kind of the defense would have needed at that point. That would be more than enough breathing room. So how much kind of a breath of relief was that?
It was a big relief. You know, like I always say, we need to score touchdowns if you want to win big games against very good teams, and we weren't really doing that today. But to finally go out there and get some more points on the board, it's definitely a sigh of relief. It's a little stress taken off of our defense and offense, and good feeling overall. You know, we'd like to put more touchdowns on the board, but we'll take any points we can get.
One last question for the guys.
So just throughout the day, how disappointing was it offensively to not be able to back up your defense, and you know they'd get a big play, a big turnover, and you guys couldn't do anything with it to really make this an easier game?
It sucked, for lack of better words. You know, and it goes all down to me. You know, we were running the ball very well. Wasn't very efficient in the pass game. You know, the reads were there, and it's not like, you know, they're a good defense. I won't take that away from them. They're one of the better defenses we played this year, but you know, I think Michigan might have been the best defense we played. So it's not like they out-schemed us or they outplayed us. It's just a matter of executing, and I always go back to that and being consistent. And so, you know, we'll watch the film. We'll look at it and see what we can do better as an offense, and we'll take this bye week and we'll come back strong for our next opponent.
All right. Thank you guys.